So Tottenham lost to Newcastle, which is kind of surprising in my opinion. I expected them to win this game, and I especially thought Harry Kane was going to be scoring tons of goals in this game, but it didn't end up happening like that. Basically, it was just one chance that was created by Atsu, where he gave a good pass, and I don't know whose head it went over. I think it was Davison Sanchez. He didn't calculate it right, and it just went right over him. And Joelinton, being the number 9, being clinical, just having that one opportunity, he slots it in, and there you go. End the story, end the game. And Newcastle played to their strengths. They just stuck behind in their own half, and they just played in that 2 line of defense and just playing on the counter. And during a lot of instances in the second half, they almost did score as well. But I felt like they were treated unfairly as well, because some of the calls that they were giving were very favorable towards Tottenham. I remember even in the last instances, Joelinton was already off, and I think it was Key who was in, or Kai, I don't know how to say his name. And there was a clear foul from Davison Sanchez, but they just did not even call it. And I think that's kind of biased, kind of bullshit in my opinion, but it doesn't really matter, They still got the win, though. Tottenham couldn't really get through those lines, and even though they put in Eriksson and Lo Celso, they could not cut through those defensive lines that they had, because they were defending basically with 8 people, with a midfield of 8 and a back line of 4, the defensive line, and the goalie as well, the Bratka, I think is how you say his name. He was also solid during the day, and he was just not given any chances. I know Tottenham said that they had a penalty towards that should have been called in their favor. I mean, I thought it was a penalty, but I guess VAR kind of screwed them over. People say it's karma, whatever, but I don't believe in that stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, but I guess because it helped them out last week against Man City, I guess it can't help them this week. But maybe it was a penalty. Maybe they should have got the tie, but it's not looking good for those teams looking to try to cut into that top 4. Chelsea won, which was a good thing, so they have good high hopes. But basically, Arsenal lost, Manchester United lost, Tottenham lost, and the only ones that won this week in the top 6 was Man City, which was a given, Liverpool, which for sure was also a given, and then Chelsea also got a win. So we'll see what happens. It's really starting to heat up, and if, like my team, Arsenal, if they're trying to get in that top 4, they better start showing up, because in these weeks where like the other teams are off, they gotta show up. And we'll see what happens with Tottenham as well. If Eriksson's gonna leave, if he's gonna stay, who knows what happens with that. And let's see if they can bounce back off this result. And this is just what I gotta say for this video. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Hope you like this video. And peace out.